Hey, what's going on, guys? Rony Boney here. To be sure, bringing you another little commentary. This time I want to talk about historical accuracy. I see a lot of people bring this kind of subject up a lot, especially when they're referring to games like Battlefield and New Call of Duty. Especially the new Call of Duty. COD World War II has confirmed that it's going to have, like, for zombies modes, it's going to have, like, skins and stuff for some of the weapons. Which a lot of people are saying, like, what the fuck, you know, these weapons, this is only for zombies now, but they say, oh, these weapons never had these skins, it's just making it stupid, and I do agree there. Then they talk about historical accuracy, as if it fucking matters in a video game, which has, you know, unlimited sprint, grenades, respawns, things like that, as if it actually matters. But in some contexts, it kind of does seem like they're bound to peer pressure, and I'm talking really now about COD World War II with these black female Nazis and removing swastikas, that it kind of is kind of bound to peer pressure, saying that all swastikas represent, you know, Nazism, represents racism, so get that out of there, and also you need to have, you know, that gender fluidity, all that crap, and by having black female Nazis. Which makes no sense, because obviously the Germans were completely racist, and they thought that, you know, the most functional and best race would be, you know, blonde-haired, blue-eyed. They also respected the Asians, so why not have fucking Asian characters, right? You know, oh look, if you can't have a black character in a game, why not have some Asian characters as well? Why not, you know, just mix it all the fuck up? You know, let's have some Filipino characters in there. You know what? Are you that anti-Semitic, Activision and, you know, Sledgehammer Games? Why can't I have a fucking Jewish Nazi? Oh, right, because that one wouldn't be historically accurate, right? However, a black female Nazi. What's next? A fucking transgender character? I'm being completely serious here. That this kind of crap needs to stop. That you need to just set the boundaries for a game. If people start peer pressuring you, just tell them fuck off. Play another game. Play a different game. You know, this is the vision we have. We can't just bow to peer pressure, which is exactly what Call of Duty is doing. You know, it still needs that, you know, fucking 8-year-old sale in there, and it needs to have, you know, oh, you know, we can't have the parents seeing them play Call of Duty with that swastika in there, because you know all these 8 to 12-year-olds are going to get this game. They're going to get the game somehow. I just don't get it, guys. I just don't get why historical accuracy is even brought up with video games, that it should just be, you know, a game. Like, if it's going to be kind of rooted in reality, then fine, it should have some kind of accuracy, unless the game is going to completely, you know, jump the shark, which everyone knows COD is going to do. So why even bother bringing up these issues? I've just seen it so much that I feel like I just need to talk about it and just air my feelings. And this is happening as well with movies. Like, look at this Dunkirk film. It's being slandered now for having, you know, just mainly white men in the film, very little women. It's, you know, that is historical accuracy. You know, the fact that white men went and fought. That's not me being racist as a white guy saying this. I love black people. In fact, I'd say most of the people out there that call people racist or say you're racist, you fuckers have never been to Africa. I've been to Africa. I've been to Malawi for a month in 2009. I'm the farthest away from being racist. I love black people. You know, I love people from everywhere. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. It doesn't matter what skin color you have. So it's, look, this whole historical accuracy and people trying to play up racism and all these social justice warrior snowflake issues, it's just hurting the gaming industry, and I think we should just ignore it. And the reason I'm not ignoring it, and have been trying to do so for so long, is because I thought this will just go away, it'll just get blown over. And I still see all these fucking Unilad articles on video games and news.com. You see all these articles, and it's just ridiculous, man. Like, what the hell? Can we all just not just get along, you know? And you don't need, as a girl, you don't need to have a female character in a game, right? You know, plenty of guys don't need a fucking female lead in, you know, in the Tomb Raider series. We didn't have a problem with that. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, that's because she's got big boobs and things like that. Of course she's, you know, of course. Of course. You know, you play as your ideal female specimen. The same way that they do that in video games. You know, the guys have like 19-inch biceps and like 6-packs, and they seem to be eating fucking hamburgers and all this crap that will not sustain that kind of body. Look, you know, it doesn't have to be accurate. It just has to be fun, right? So if the core gameplay is fun, just because you can't play as a black Nazi doesn't mean that you're not going to have fun in the game. I hope I made sense in this commentary. I'm going to end it now before I just keep rambling myself into a hole. So thank you very much. If you have your opinions, just leave them down below. I don't really mind what happens. I know this is a completely different side of Roni, but I just feel like I have to say it because it's just such a stupid thing to even worry about. You know, it's a video game, but then there's also real life issues. So, you know, the lines are very, very blurred in this that I think people on both sides, I mean, we should just forget about it. Just forget about it. If it really matters, you know, it will be brought up again when the game is released. But if the game can stand by itself without having black, you know, female Nazis and having, you know, like swastikas all over the place, then, I mean, what the hell is the problem? You know, the Nazis fought in World War II against the Allies, the Axis powers, you know, the Japanese, you mean you wouldn't censor the Japanese, you know, you wouldn't censor, like, some of them cutting people's heads off and shit in games. Somehow that's okay, but then, you know, not having a black female character is not, you know, not have, it's just, I'm just gonna end it. Alright guys, let me know what you think. See you later.